All right, we got episode 7 of Q&A and we got my man Kareem the fighter. And he asks, can you do a video on how you study? Because I'm in college and I don't know how to study correctly and I'm lazy to do it. I hate it. Okay. Now, first of all, Kareem, like, you're a legend, of course. You're a G. Like, without you, like, you're the one who started this entire series of Q&A, which I want to get to, like, 100 or 200 or even 300 episodes, right? I want to do this episode for this series for life, right? But you're such a G for posting these questions over and over again. All right, so thank you so much for your question. How I study, I'm gonna be honest, it's really just 3 things, but it's like really simple. But this changed everything for me. Like, I'm telling you, last year I'm in 11th grade and the year is gonna end, right? But last year in 10th grade, right, I got a 2.4 GPA, which is it's just really bad. Let's be honest. Like, it's very bad, right? But this year I have, right now, currently, I have a 3.4 or 3.3 GPA. So my GPA increased like exponentially just because I did these 3 things, bro. Not because I'm smarter, not because I'm better than you, not because of any of that. I just did these 3 things, bro. And if you do these 3 things, I promise you, your grades will improve significantly, all right? So I'm just gonna go through them very fast, and I'm gonna explain, you know, how to overcome being lazy and hating studying, right, at the end. But the first thing is, and this is everything, set aside 1 hour for school. So, you know, like, or college, right? I'm gonna use college as an example, or school really, because I'm in school. But this is for college or whatever, right? So when you come back from school or college, let's say you come back at, you know, like, you take the bus, you know, you finish all the lectures, you finish all the sessions, and then you're taking the bus, you're going home, right? So, like, I know, bro, like, you're so busy, you have like all this time, you barely have any time. But let's say you come back from college at 5 or 6 p.m., right? Let's say 6 p.m., right? Like the worst case scenario. All right, from 6 to 7, let's say you eat, and then from 7 to 8, you can take that 1 hour just to study. And just tell yourself, you know, I'm just gonna take this 1 hour to study, and then the 3 other hours, let's say, like, from 7 to 8 you study, from 8 to 9 you can meditate and journal, and then from 9 to 10 you can read, for example. And then at 10 p.m. you sleep early, and then you repeat the next day, right? And that's what I personally do, is, like, when I come back from school, I come back from school at 4 p.m. Which is pretty good, but I meditate and journal in the car, right? Because, you know, my parents take me to school. In the car, when I'm going, I meditate, and when I'm coming back, I journal. And then when I come back, the first thing I do is I just record videos. The first thing I do, like right now, it's 5 and 12. 5 and 12, I don't know if you can see that, right? But today is like a weekend, but that's what I do on school days, right? So every single time on the same hour, and then I eat lunch from 5 to 6, and then from 6 to 7 I work out, or, you know, I do some boxing or I do some yoga, and then from 7 to 8 I finish that assignments and I do the schoolwork, and that's my hour for schoolwork, right? And what I personally do is I just open my laptop, you know, I get on like the website for school, and any assignment I have, I just do it, right? I just finish it. If I have like a test tomorrow, I just study for it, but just 1 hour, not more, not less, but 1 hour every single day with deep focus. Like this, I know 1 hour doesn't sound like much, like some people with you study like 3, 4, 5 hours, right? 1 hour with no distractions, no phone, focused. Focused means no distractions. Focus means not distracted, no phone, nothing, just doing one thing, which is studying or finishing the assignments or whatever, right? And then you can do whatever you want. Like, you have like 3 or 4 hours left doing whatever you want. So for me personally, when I finish, I eat from 7 to 8, and then from 8 till 9, from 7 to 8, I do the schoolwork. From 8 to 9, I eat dinner. And then from 9 to 10, I read and wind down and go to sleep at 10, right? And I wake up at 6:30. So yeah, just take 1 hour, just 1 hour, bro. And I'm gonna teach you how to overcome laziness and hating it and all those things at the end. But that's the first thing. Taking 1 hour, putting 1 hour in your routine for school and assignments and all. That's all you need, I promise you. If it's school or college, it doesn't matter, right? The second thing, and this is gonna be a bit controversial, but automate everything. AI is the future, right? Like ChatGPT and Gemini and Grok and Cloud and these things, this is the future, right? AI is the future. And bro, like I know so many, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have this friend in class and basically he sees me, well, what I mean by automate everything is just any assignment, any task you have to do, just do it with AI, do it with ChatGPT, do it with Gemini, because it's just for grades, right? But whatever, I'm gonna explain that. But every time he sees me solving it with ChatGPT, whatever, he says, "Man, you're so dumb. Like, why are you doing it with AI? I use my own brain, right?" But he has like way worse. He failed in like 4 grades. And like math and English and computer, like he just failed like 4 subjects because he didn't automate. Because the thing is, in school and college, what matters is your grades. That's all that matters. That's all that. It doesn't matter if you learn or not. And that's why I always talk about that the school system is created to create factory workers, but that's for a whole nother video, right? But the school system is created for you not to learn, not to be educated. The things you learn are beautiful, they're amazing, they're first principles. But the way you learn them, the system, is absolutely disgusting, right? But it's all about grades. So what I do is, in that 1 hour of working, of schoolwork, of even studying, right, is I open up ChatGPT, I open up Gemini, I just solve it with AI. I just copy the entire questions and put them on ChatGPT and then just copy the answers, right? Because that's all that matters. And then when a day for like a test comes, then I actually study. Because that's the beauty of AI, that's the purpose of AI. AI allows you to do less repetitive work and more creative work, hence making you more valuable, right? That's the purpose of it. So you do the creative work, you do the work that you actually need to understand and synthesize in your brain, not the work that's repetitive, like things like assignments and tasks and scripts and even projects, right? Projects like PowerPoints and any of that. Automate all that, automate everything. Automate everything. Automate just means like use AI to do it, right? Make AI do it for you. That's the purpose of AI, right? And you can be narcissistic, you can say, "Oh man, I'm not gonna use that, I'm gonna use my own brain because I'm intelligent," or whatever. But another kid who's way dumber than you is gonna use that and he's gonna get 15 out of 15 on 5 or 6 other assignments, and he's gonna get a way higher GPA than you, and in the future he's gonna get a way better job than you. So it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Just automate everything. The school system and the college system as well are incentivized by grades. They're not focused on education or learning or you being intelligent. Get all that out of your head. It's all focused on grades. He who gets the most grades is the one who works the best jobs. Like just to be honest, right? If you want to work a job, and that's why I always talk about, that the school system is broken, it's messed up, and it's your right to hate the school system, right? And I always talk about building a business is way better, right? So that's the second thing, automate everything. The third thing, and this by far is the most important thing, this is what made me go from like a 2.4 GPA to now like a 3.4 GPA, right? Like this is what changed everything, and this is gonna shock you, sleep. Sleep. I know it sounds like, what? Like how is sleep good? But you think that your sleep is dialed in, your sleep is amazing, right? I thought that my sleep was amazing, was optimal, was dialed in, right? It's by far the most important thing, even more than studying. I know you like that sounds so crazy to you, even more than studying, bro. I'm telling you, like, if you study for hours but your sleep sucks, you will get terrible grades. But if you study for an hour max, but your sleep is dialed in, you sleep early, wake up early, like I've talked about sleep tons of times, right? But you dim the lights when you go to sleep, you make the environment cold before bed, you put on like the night mask, your sleep is just optimal, like you Brian Johnson level sleep, you will get the best grades of your life, I'm telling you. All right, so, and because the thing is, sleep, like, people think that sleep is just this other thing that you have to improve, but sleep is literally the base of everything we do as human beings. Like, sleep literally improves every single area of your life. It is completely responsible for your memory, for you remembering things on exams. It's completely responsible for your intelligence, your learning. Like Alex Hormozi has this amazing quote, which is, the quality of your thinking depends on the quality of your sleep. And that is so true. Like, if the quality of your sleep is bad, then your grades will be bad, your thinking will be bad. All you will be thinking about when you're taking a test, or when you're doing assignments, or when you're with other people, is your body will be screaming at you, I need more sleep, I need more sleep, I need more sleep. And you won't be able to focus, right? So sleep is the most important thing. You can watch my full guides on sleep, or you can watch other YouTube videos on how to improve your sleep, but I beg you, improve your sleep. Like, bro, read this book, bro, I beg you. Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. This book like literally changed the entire way I see sleep. Read this book, I beg. It's 300 pages, just 300 pages, but it will teach you so much about sleep. Read this book. All right, so those are the 3 tips. Just set aside 1 hour in your routine for school or college work. Second thing is automate everything, and the third thing is sleep. Improve your sleep, improve the quality of your sleep. Now, how do you, because you're asking here, I'm lazy and I hate doing it, you hate studying, which is completely normal, and I go through that all the time, right? Like, we all just hate studying, we don't like to study, right? But here's the best thing I can tell you. This is from what I've learned. Like, one of the first principles of physics is inertia, right? Which means that it takes way more effort and energy and force to start something, and it's way easier to keep doing that thing, right? Does that make sense? So, like, imagine studying like a car. Like, a car weighs like 2 tons, right? It's so heavy. But here's the thing: if you try to push a car, it will take way more effort and energy out of you physically to push that car in the beginning, in the start, than it will take for you to keep pushing that thing. So, and it's just the law of physics. Like, an object in motion stays in motion. That is, it's so applicable to work. To work and studying and business. This is even if you work on something like a business or a side hustle or something like that. Like, another quote from Alex Hormozi, which is amazing. People think they need perfect conditions to start, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition. That's the thing. Like, just start. Just start. Like, if you just start studying, if you just tell yourself, I'll just start, but that's the hardest part. That's the hardest part. And if you just start, you will keep going. It will be so easy to just keep going, to just keep studying. But the hardest part, the reason you feel like it's so hard and that you hate it and you're lazy and you don't like doing it is because you haven't started. But if you just start, then the law of inertia will manifest, and you will keep, studying will be very easy for you, right? So that's personally from what I've learned, right? Is just starting is the hardest part. So yeah, bro, that's it. That's what I learned, and that's how I study personally, and that's how I overcome laziness and procrastination and things like that from studying. And bro, Kareem, like, I'm so proud of you, man. Like, you are such a G, like such a freaking legend, man. Like, you've been meditating and journaling and working out and reading and doing all these hard things and overcoming your traumas, and now you want to, study and get good grades and actually, be financially independent, which is beautiful, and I love it. And I'm really proud of you, bro. Keep it up. And if you have any problem in your life, I'm here to help. I'm your servant. Like, this is for you, Kareem, and this is for anyone watching this. I am your servant, bro. If you have any problem in your life, any pain in your life, any suffering in your life, comment and I will make a video trying my best to solve that problem. There's no money, there's no cost, there's no hidden fee. I just want to help you. Alright, I just want to help you. And this, I absolutely love this series, man. Like, I will never stop this series. I really want us to reach like 100 episodes. Imagine 100 episodes of Q&A. Like, people asking, young men asking their toughest pain problems and questions and solving them, right? Which is absolutely amazing, right? So yeah, this is what I learned. As always, bro, we're in this together and we will make it.